Hi everyone, in this video we will be crocheting the Bobble texture stitch. Find the written pattern down below. For this stitch you want to chain up a multiple of 4 plus 4. So chain up a multiple of 4 and then once it is the width you want, go ahead and add 4 more. So to start we are going to make a single crochet into the second chain from the hook. Chain 1, skip 1 chain, and then single crochet into the next chain. And we are going to repeat that pattern all the way down the chain. So chain 1, skip 1, and then single crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, single crochet. So go ahead and do that all the way across your chain and you should end up with a single crochet in your very last chain. So there is row 1. For row 2, we're going to chain up 3, and this chain 3 will count as a stitch. Next, we are going to find our first chain 1 space from the previous row and make a double crochet into it. Chain 1, find our next chain 1 space. So throughout this row, we will be working our stitches into the chain 1 spaces. So in this next chain 1 space, we will be doing a double crochet 3 together, all in the same space, and that's going to make our little bobble cluster. So yarn over, insert your hook into the chain 1 space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and then do that 2 more times. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through all 4 loops on your hook. And that makes a double crochet 3 together. Chain 1. In the next chain 1 space, we will make a double crochet, and that is the pattern we will be following. So double crochet, again, just working in the chain 1 spaces, double crochet, chain 1, in the next chain 1 space, a double crochet 3 together, chain 1, double crochet in the chain 1 space, chain 1, in the next chain 1 space, double crochet 3 together, all in that same chain 1 space, chain 1, the next chain 1 space, a double crochet, and I'm just going to continue that all the way down for row 2. Here I am at the end of row 2. You should have 1 stitch left. Go ahead and double crochet into that stitch. Chain 1, turn your work, and we are going to single crochet into that very first space here. And now we will be working into the chain 1 spaces into the previous row. Chain 1, single crochet into the next chain 1 space. Chain 1, single crochet into the next chain 1 space, and we're just going to do this all the way down the row for row 3. Chain 1 and single crocheting into the next chain 1 space. And then when you get to the end here, this is the last chain 1 space. You should have a single crochet in there, chain 1, and then make a single crochet on this on top of this turning chain. Since that turning chain, or the beginning chain, did count as a stitch for that row. So that was row 3. Row 4, chain up 3. This chain 3 counts as a stitch. And again, we will be working into the chain 1 spaces from the previous row. So here is our first one right here, and we will be making a double crochet 3 together, all into that same space. Chain 1, into the next chain 1 space, a double crochet, chain 1, into the next chain space, a double crochet 3 together. And we are following that pattern all the way down the row. So it is just like row 2, except we are making the double crochet 3 togethers on top of our double crochet, and then vice versa. So you can see there's a double crochet here, and then we have the little cluster underneath, and then again a little cluster here, and then underneath just a double crochet. So go ahead and repeat that pattern all the way down the row. Here we are at the end of the row, and you should have ended with a double crochet 3 together in that last chain space, and then in that very last stitch we are just going to make a double crochet. So this is how it should be looking. Chain 1, turn your work. For row 5, we are just going to repeat what we did down here in row 3. So in that very first stitch, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet into the next chain 1 space, chain 1, single crochet into the next chain 1 space. And that is the pattern we will be following all the way down the row. So here I ended the row with a single crochet on top of that turning chain. And now it's just a matter of repeating rows 2 through 5. So here's row 2. We're gonna chain 3, make our double crochet, chain 1, double crochet 3 together, chain 1, double crochet, and again those are all in the chain 1 spaces. And then in the next row we will be doing single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1 to set up for the following row, where we will also be working into those chain 1 spaces, but starting with a double crochet 3 together, so that goes on top of a double crochet and vice versa. So again, at this point all you have to do is repeat rows 2 through 5 until you have the height that you need for the project that you're making. I hope this video was helpful. I hope you learned something new today, and if you enjoy crochet tutorials, be sure to subscribe to my channel.